going to be talking to you today about investing in yourself, and why I do it, why I think it's great, why I think you should do it. So to start this off, I think this right now is investing in myself, at least right now. And not only that, I know that it's investing into other people, but at least I think it's investing it into myself, because I also am the CEO of a company, True Estimating Solutions LLC, a company that I started this year. And that is linked down in the description below. At least my website is, where I have my digital products, and I also do consulting, which is also linked down there. But that, instead of investing into some marketing team or to someone else who would help me out with transitioning people's lives from what they do currently into becoming estimators and having a six-figure career, like, that is all time investment from me putting out content, and it builds up for me basically over time, like my catalog of videos, what I want to talk about, who I help. So you all will build up over time into a community that can help one another over time, and anyone new that comes on that isn't fully up to speed to where everybody else is, they can be brought up to speed, and it doesn't just have to be me trying to answer to every comment or something like that. And I've already started to see that happen, actually, which I think is super cool. I really appreciate you guys for helping out, doing what you guys do. So that's just one level, and just generally starting a business was me betting on myself to hope, assume, think, maybe know, according to who you ask, but that I could do more than only work a job, because I also still respect that as a means for making money, and I also still work a job. So it makes sense. But that's just another way. And I think what I'm going to do is just kind of let you know how I invest in myself, so that you can just copy and paste, take what I say, do it for yourself, see that it's working for me, do it for yourself. Makes sense, right? So another way, and I am no financial advisor, just want to put that massive disclaimer right here, I'm not a financial advisor, but I have been investing into my retirement basically since I was 19, because I was like, working sucks, especially everything that I had done up until 19 years old really, really, really sucked. That's whenever I worked in a warehouse. That's where when I worked for fast food in the past. Like, I've done a lot of crappy jobs, and like 1% of those jobs are from that time period for me, whenever I was 19 years old and before. And so I realized, like, hey, this working thing sucks and could keep sucking. Like, there's no real reason why, especially at that age, that I would know that I'd be able to kind of go way beyond that for myself. So yeah, I was like, hey, this is a way out, and I'll take it. And of course, that's continued on, and I plan on doing that until whenever, I guess, till 59 and a half, when I can take it out or whatever. So that is the next way, and that I very much wish for everybody to be able to do for themselves, because not having a retirement would suck, of course. What else? So, knowledge, of course, investing yourself into some knowledge. I did that a few times throughout my time, or life, or professional career, or however you want to say it. So the first one was going into the Air Force, of course, investing myself, getting myself out of the predicament that I like, the area that I grew up in, not the predicament, but more the area that I grew up in, and getting around new, fresh ideas, new, fresh ways of doing things, seeing things, understanding things. And so that was my first step, going into the military. Of course, right at that same time, that's whenever I started investing. All of that was right around the age of 19. While I was in the Air Force, I invested even more time, at least into myself, because I didn't have to pay for it since I was in the military, to go to community college and get my associates, which I have now, in construction applied science associates. Pretty cool. And after the Air Force, even though I did this a lot during the Air Force, it's what got me into investing so early, listening to Dave Ramsey at like 14 or 15 years old. So by the time I was 19, I was old to the subject. I had known about it for well before I even went into high school. But learning a lot after I got out about careers and how they work, because I had to learn a lot about the structure of the military and how it works, and how you had to how you move up in the military versus how you would in the civilian world. And there's a lot of tests and everything else associated with it. Well, there is also ways of how to move up in the civilian world and get your salary to be a lot higher, a lot quicker than anyone else you know. And just, there's so many plethora of ways to kind of navigate the civilian world where you just can't the military world. And I saw that coming out because I knew how things were there. And then, like a baby, I had to restart over here in a professional like format for a career, because all I had done before was work kind of the smaller, lower tier fast food, like I said, warehouse, crappy jobs like that. So yeah, and I'd say that investment into that sort of knowledge has paid off drastically, because I started at less than $50,000 in my career, and I make well over 6 figures now. So, and I've only been out of the military for 5 years. But hey, and I think that that's a big way that a lot of people could invest in themselves, even if it's not switching and transitioning from what your career is now to estimating just in your own career field. You could definitely invest in yourself that way. And all of these things apply globally, pretty much. Every state, every country that you're in right now, that you're watching this video from, you could apply these things, these little sneak peeks from my life and how I got to where I am right now, and get to where I am, or a lot further than I am, because I am not perfect by any means. And I'd say like the biggest one is going to be investing in yourself, definitely. Out of the ones that I put, because, or kind of explained to you, and the reason why I said it is because all of that investing in myself got me to the right mindset for when I guess needed to apply the knowledge. Like, opportunities happen in life, And with the right knowledge, you know what to do with that right opportunity. An opportunity for you to start investing into your 401k and you go, what's that? Ill. And you don't invest into it. Or I don't want to be wasting more of my money. I want to be able to buy a car or fix up my car that I'm thinking about doing. So let me put the money towards that versus putting it for my future, which is going to be very detrimental, especially if you're my age or younger. But yeah, that, knowing why, and like there's so many people in the military that I was with who had the opportunity to get their associate's degree too. I'm not special. It's not like I was able to like get out of work, in any special rate that no one else could to be able to go do their associates. It was literally just people didn't value it or think that it was useful. I'm like, it's free, bro. This ain't with a bachelor's degree. If it's free, then I'll get it. What are you talking about? I don't know. But anyways, educate yourself. Yeah. Anyways, this was, just something I was thinking about more recently. Now you have it. Check the link in the description below for more from me, whether that's consulting or getting into my career field, which is estimating, and it's an engineering career field, but the job title is estimating. I've also have a lot of experience in project management as well. Like, share, and subscribe to this video. That's how it's going to make us a larger community, bring more people in, change people's lives, whether that's from salary to just simple information that may help them go a lot further in life and do a lot more. So that's what we're here for. Catch you on the next one.